Hey everybody, and welcome back to RimWorld again. Not only do we have RimWorld back on the series, but it's coming back for 2 days in a row. What's that? So yeah, I don't know what the normal schedule for RimWorld will be now that we have two other series going on currently as I'm saying this. But I like the game, and with 1.1 being out, so new and fresh, I want to get some content out there. I want to check it out, and you know, we'll just play it by ear to see when RimWorld comes out. Hopefully, more often than not. So while you've been away in the ether, in the void, I've been playing around with manual priorities, which you can see on your screen down in the bottom left. And I'm never really quite sure how to handle manual priorities, even though I have over 100 hours in the game. But this is where I've left it. Victor, the brigand, he is basically the only person that can halfway decent cook. So he's a cook, and then everything else he will do as he finds time, except he has no plant cutting ability, so he will grow and plant absolutely zero. Grow and cut, absolutely none. He will also not do much in the research department because he only has a skill point of 2. Similarly, Scratch has a skill point of 2, so she will also not be researching. She has good constructing skills, so that's a #1 priority for her, as well as Zach has a even better construction skills, so they will both be constructing. Her plant cutting is terrible, but she's the least terrible, meaning she has a 2 in the skill, where the other people have a 1. So she'll be our primary plant person, and we need to prioritize that, so I'm making it a 1. Get out there, she'll fail a lot, but maybe she'll get better at it over time. And then everything else, she's kind of just middling in. Zach, again, great construction from you, Zach. You're also a fairly decent artist. You're a fairly decent tailor, smith, crafter, etc. And you are not great at research. You have a 5. And we don't even have a research bench up, so that doesn't really matter. Well, I'm sure we'll get one. I'm sure we'll make one. Don't know where we'll put it, but that'll be something that we will concern ourselves with in a little bit. Maybe once we have beds set up, because right now we have no beds. We have no freezers. So, knock out some of these steel walls. And by knock out the steel walls, I mean the compacted steel right here. And you know what, just for symmetry's sake and for aesthetics, let's go ahead and build ourselves a steel wall right here. Excuse me, I mean right here. And we'll probably dig into this mountain a little bit more to make up some home area. Tons of steel around. Absolutely sitting on a magnitude of stone. Or steel, that is. And stone, too. Kind of want some individual rooms here, so we're going to have to put some real beds. So, can we think about how we might want to do this? Plan. So what if I knock it out to here? Just open this room up a little bit. Hopefully that's not too much. It's a really weird kind of room, honestly. If we knock this out, knock this wall out, and then if we continue up and around. So how much for a maybe a 5x5 research area off the side there. Making rooms a little spacious. Now what this doesn't provide is any kind of hallway to come through. So, is that a bad idea? That might be a bad idea. Let's remove the plans here. Let's rethink this. What if we mine out? I'm gonna go down one. I should be using plan for that, not actual mining. Can I cancel those? Thank you. We plan out. Again, that's not enough. We need to move it even maybe one more over. Cancel plans. Remove plans. Plans are over. Done with. I hate plans. Digging into the mountain. Kind of bad idea. But then this can be a little hallway back to some more stuff back here. Probably we need to set up even a 4th room in case we get some extra people, and we'll eventually probably need a kind of crafting room, and we also need to think about some cooling and storage. But if we can, I should probably go ahead and get those mining started now that we're thinking about it. Yeah, mine out this whole section for me, please. Mine this out for me. Mine this out and this. Okay, don't do that. Just deconstruct that, then. And then we'll continue once that's. And please, someone, Scratch, when you wake up, can you plant cut this? Because that's really annoying. You have to walk through a tree, basically, to go outside. So anytime you want to wake up, Scratch. Anytime. Got a minor break risk here. Oh, yeah, Scratch, you are awake. I'm thinking about Zach. Excuse me. Sorry, Scratch and Zach. Scratch, please eat at the table. Slept on the ground, I know. It's bad. Now, please prioritize cutting the tree. And what's your health look like? Your needs? Ate without a table? You didn't eat at a table. I saw you eat at a table. But maybe you're still getting over the last eating without a table you did. How's that dog doing? Still got the minor flu. That's okay. 24% immunity. Scratch, you planting some things? Keep up the great work. Doing great, sweetie. Where you going, Victor? What you getting? Wow, you're hauling the marble block that I told you to take apart. That's good. Smart dude, Victor. Way to be proactive on the things I told you to do. That's not proactive, but you know, I'll make him feel better by saying he's being proactive. You're real slow with this, Scratch. Would really like to see another colonist that has any idea what they're doing around plants. You're hauling some survival meals. They're way out there, aren't they? I guess we don't have anyone really dedicated to mining. Have I? Yeah, they're hauling and cleaning first before they're gonna mine. That's okay. Hauling and cleaning is important, you guys. I'll tell you what, though, I would appreciate if you would build maybe like a granite wall along this back area. It doesn't have to be huge. Just maybe like right here. Just to wall that up so no one can come in from the backside. Also, I would like it if your people could just forage on their own. Like, maybe if Zach's hungry, rather than going to get a survival meal and coming back here, he could just choose by himself to eat off the bush. The problem with cutting and harvesting the plants is that I may not have a freezer to keep it fresh, and I don't, so cutting it now would be a waste. Yep, I hear you, Akira. Just keep healing up, buddy. Our people will clean up some rocks off the bare ground before they get around to digging out us any actual homes. Oh, excuse me, that's a warg? Excuse me, that's a warg? I don't like having a warg nearby. Please go away, sir. Sir Warg? Heavily muscled wolf-like creatures with vicious, unnatural claws and an absurdly powerful bite. They will only eat meat or corpses. If disturbed in the wild, they are very likely to attack. Scientists say wargs are the descendants of weaponized military animals created for population suppression. The superstitious see them as tools of an angry god. They are advanced trainable, but they are pretty wild, difficult to train. So we will not be trying to tame a warg. Oh yeah, we also need to figure out what we're doing about feeding Akira here. Where are you going? Oh, you're eating a squirrel. Okay. As long as you keep eating the squirrels and not us. Sure wish you would just wander on by. Zach, what are you doing? Zach, you're just relaxing. That's cool. Cargo pods. What do we got in the cargo pods? Uranium. Okay, I'll allow it. I don't know what we'll do with uranium, but maybe we can sell it to somebody. Where's that at? Pretty far up in the corner. I wonder what can our people do with this thing? Anything? No, I cannot interact with that. I could deconstruct it, but that may not be great. Deconstruct someone's sacred relic. Okay, let's speed it up, because we've gotten basically nothing done here. I may need to put somebody on mining duty and not hauling duty, because this is taking a long time. Here it is, almost the next day, and we still don't have any bedrooms set up. I really don't like that warg being so close by. It's really making me anxious. And there it is, the day is done. Can you please not howl anymore? You creepy warg. Minor break risk. I know, Zach, I know. No, please do not do that. Do not like you. I don't know if the viewers at home can hear you, but I don't like it when you do that, Mr. Warg. Scratch, you're doing great. I know I said you were slow earlier, but you know what? You're doing great. Also, what is this? What is this one potato plant? Who did that? I did that. Alright, you guys are sleeping on the ground again. I know, it sucks. I get it, but if somebody would get around to mining, we could have beds. The dog's flu is 42% done. Super speed through the night. Nothing's happening. Alright, rise and shine, guys. Need defenses. I know. But you know what? I'm going to say no at the moment. I know we need defenses, but we have other things we are trying to work on. Thank you. I need defenses from that stinking warg. Thought you were moving a little quicker, Mr. Warg. Made me a little nervous. You're gonna eat our dog before this series is over. I know you are. I don't want it to happen, but I feel like it's gonna happen. Where you going, Zach? Cleaning up a little bit? Keeping an eye on you, sir. No, you're finally digging. Real slow-like, but you're digging. Go away. We don't want your kind here, Warg. The digging speed. So ridiculous. Zach, can you do something, my dude? You cannot do something because you're idle. My mistake. My apologies, Zach. I'm sorry. I did not see this terrible infraction I've given you. Guess what? You're now a miner, Zach. Do something. Stop relaxing socially and do something, Zach. There you go. Scratch, you still down here? Okay. Doing great. We've walled in the Warg. I'm kind of feeling bad about it at this point. Need a meal source. I know. I know I need a meal source. It's okay. We're working on it. I mean, we're probably not working on it. We're probably being real slow about it, so... We need a, dang research facility. So, against my better judgment, here's what we're doing. Building some wooden stuff. Don't like doing it with a stinking pyromaniac on the loose over here, but how about that? So we can research some batteries eventually. That's what I was looking for, batteries. Oh yeah, you should probably also consider putting a door in this facility. Go away, Warg. No one wants you here. You're ugly and you smell bad. Go eat these guys over here. Leave us alone. Go eat them. Go eat them. Get rid of that. Get rid of just everything, please. On second thought, do not mine this anymore. That's now a wall for us. Go away, Warg. Well, at least if our dog is inside being, you know, having the flu, they're not outside being eaten by a warg. Give us a torch lamp in here, please. Quality 0. We had a 0 quality 10. That's not cool. Scratch, watch your back. Watch your back, Scratch. Like, I feel like we should just try to murder this creature, but they're pretty tough. Well, at least I'm concerned that they're tough. So I don't want to attack them. I just want them to go away on their own. But is that a bad plan? To hope that they go away on their own? We have struck compacted steel. Okay, but what I really need is a simple research bench. Is a research bench electronic? Manhunter pack? A pack of manhunting chickens? There's just one. One pack. I wouldn't call one chicken a manhunter. You know, just one. Unless there's a whole herd that's about to come on the scene. One chicken, okay. Well, you know what, we'll wait for them to get closer. Maybe the warg will get hungry. Why did you knock down this wall when I thought I said don't knock down this wall? I was a little concerned that you did that. I thought I said no. I thought I said do not knock down that wall. So now we just have an alcove here for no good reason. Where's that chicken? I've lost the chicken. I hear the chicken. I do not see any movement of a chicken. Chicken? Chicken. Oh, there you are, chicken. Okay, you know what? Victor? Get drafted. Come out here and wait for the chicken. Zach? Get drafted. Come out here and wait for the chicken. You brought this on yourself, chicken. There's supposed to be new animation when somebody gets shot, but we kind of missed it because we just killed the chicken. We don't really have a butcher area or a anything. By anything, I mean, you know, any place to cook it, or any place to store the meat of said chicken. So maybe we will just leave it out there to feed the warg, so it does not feed us. And by feed us, I mean feed on us. Let's please research batteries. Post haste. The faster as we can get batteries going, the faster we can get some refrigeration. I hate that they're still sleeping on the floor. I hate that. But you know what? Not doing much to fix it right now. Go eat that chicken, Warg. It's a gift to you from me. We are exceptionally bad at mining. No doubt about it. Visitors. A group from the Alliance of Toxos are visiting the clan. They seem to have a few items to trade. Okay. What do they look like? Crab, moose, rolled Voltron, Toxos, swan. Your name is Toxos, and you're a warrior of the Alliance of Toxos. Are you sure you're not the, like, leader of Toxos, my dude? History. Factions. Like, so these are new buttons. Or at least, I think they are redesigned. Look at our layouts of buttons. So where's Toxos? Alliance of Toxos, the gentle tribe. And they are a fierce tribe. And they are a savage tribe. So we only have 2 friendly people. And they're not really super friendly. They're just neutral to us. So it's not great. Not great to have such poor neighbors. I swear, we will get you beds eventually. We may put you beds down, like, sooner rather than later. There's still that dead chicken. Transport pod crash. A vengeful child named Beryl is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If she survives the impact, she will be badly wounded. Beryl is not affiliated with any faction. You can rescue her and hope she joins freely, or capture her for recruitment or slavery purposes. We don't really have a prison area right now, so... So you know what, Beryl? The vengeful child? What you get is you get furniture, put down a sleeping spot immediately just for purposes, like this needs to be here. And we will also put in a, just in case we need this sleeping spot, we'll make it a medical sleeping spot. We'll also try to put in a bed. Put a bed right here. You know, that can also be a medical bed, but we may not have it ready in time. So, who wants to run out there and try to rescue the transport pod person? Beryl? Pretty far away, Beryl. 18-year-old vengeful child. Oh, you literally do not have a adulthood. You are just a vengeful child, incapable of caring. And you're also a tortured artist and an optimist. Okay with animals, better at plants, crap at mining. Okay, don't think it really matters, but who goes and rescues but Scratch? Scratch, can you go rescue Beryl? Don't capture her because we don't have a prisoner bed. Just go rescue, please. Zach, if you can, please wake up. Somebody just died. A small creature just got eaten? Where was that warg? Warg, can I keep track of you? Wildlife. Oh, the lynx is being injured. But I don't think that's what I heard. I think it was the warg. Yes, it was eating this dead rat. It is now dead. Zach, that's what we were doing. Zach, please wake up. Please trade with Biaram while they're here. Biaram, what do you have? You have pemmican. We can buy some pemmican. That may not be too bad because it stays. You have herbal medicine. We have some pretty good medicine right now. Maybe we don't need your herbal medicine. You only have one of them anyways. You have a steel equa. But it's a lot of money. So we will take maybe, I don't know, not 60. We will purchase from you 27 pemmican, please. 27 pemmican, going once, going twice, sold to the new arrivals. So new they do not even have a name for their tribe and their colony. Scratch, how you getting on? Pretty slow. Pretty slow. This person's gonna bleed out in 7 hours if you can't get them back. 6 hours, please. Oh, because of this, they had to go the long way around, huh? Maybe I should have put a door there. New plan. Can you make a granite wall? Or not a granite wall, granite door? I know stone walls are hard to open. Or stone walls. Of course the walls are hard to open. Stone doors take a while to open. And someone's barfed right here. That's lovely. Scratch, can you come back faster before our person bleeds out? Thank you. Didn't know you were so slow, Scratch. I mean, you have 100% movement speed, so should be faster than this. Especially when someone's bleeding out. It's a heat wave. That's great. We have no refrigeration. Crab, you're going in to eat at our table. That's lovely. Thank you for your concern. Scratch, please tend to barrel. Thank you. She is going to die. She's going to die in 5 hours. Okay. More time than I thought they had. Blood loss moderate for just from some cuts and scratches and stabs. You know, just cut, scratches, and stabs. That's okay. Just tend them up, and hopefully they will like us so much that they will want to join us. Oh. Quality 0. You're just real bad at doctoring, huh? Yeah, you're pretty bad at doctoring. Oh, we should probably make this a medical bed. So they don't have to sleep on the floor. They're extreme pain. They have 0% moving, 0% manipulation. I like the color scheme. I don't think this was here before. They're only 24% conscious. Meals are going down fast. But we know that. We're trying to work on some things. We're trying to research, but we just don't have enough people. Scratch, what are you doing, buddy? Going for a walk. Victor? Victor, you're horseshoeing through a tree. That's a bold move there. I mean, if you could play horseshoes through a tree, that's some next level gameplay right there. Not a lot we can do about the heat, though. I mean, it's potential. We probably don't even know it, though. Because there's like passive cooling. Is that a thing we have to learn, or is that something we can just know? It wouldn't be that far out if it was. A passive cooler, we know it. So we could throw down a passive cooler. It's 50 wood, which we don't have. I mean, maybe better to do that. So we need to chop some wood. That's an order we need to give. Can we chop some of this just wood close by? I'm sorry that interrupts your work, Scratch. Beryl has recovered and decided to leave. Beryl is no longer incapable of walking. Sorry to hear that, Beryl. Sorry to hear you've decided to leave after we used our goods on you. But you know what? Maybe we'll see you again later, Beryl. You like Scratch a little bit, plus 15. The visitors are leaving. Hey, the gift. They have left a component, a single component. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Is that because we let you eat your pemmican at our table? Well, Beryl, just leave now, please. You have 29% movement speed. You can hobble on away. You have no faction, so I don't know where you're going. No place is better than here, honestly. They are listed as a guest. We could give them herbal medicine or worse. I mean, we don't need to feed them. They're leaving us, so who cares about them? What happened to that warg? I wonder if we could have sold them our chicken parts. If we had the chicken parts in our stockpile zone. Heat stroke. Someone's having a heat stroke. Who's having a heat stroke? Scratch. Well, you're going outside to play horseshoes, dude. Okay, someone else needs to cut some trees so we get some passive... Oh, we do have a passive cooler. Oh, okay, so this is the thing. Okay, so I had missed this before when I was like, hey, let's look at the room stats display. Now it's right here. Because we clicked on a thing in the room. And it's telling us this is a barracks. It's an awful barracks. It has mediocre wealth. It is quite spacious. But it is ugly and slightly dirty. Scratch, you ever thought about coming inside? Coming inside where it's at least 88 and not 103 freaking degrees outside, my dude? You going inside? No, you're sewing the area. You just hate life, don't you? You just hate life. Tell me you hate life. I know you do. So you know what? We're making another person a plant cutter. Zach, you're 3 plant cutter. Where are... Oh, you're researching, Zach. So we shouldn't have made you the plant cutter, because you're never going to get around to it. Victor, you're number 3 plant cutter. When you're not hunting, constructing... Okay, you're number 2 plant cutter. When you're not hunting, constructing, mining, because we have a lot of mining. So you're never going to get around to plant cutting. We have struck compacted machinery. I need some actual beds. Real bad, need some actual beds. Scratch, are you falling out of heat stroke yet? No. I mean, you could take off some clothes. Because you're the only one affected. Go away, Heatwave. I'm tired of seeing you pop up. Running out of meals here, you guys. Running out of meals. So, could make a butcher table and a fueled stove and try to do something with his chicken that's going to rot in 4 days. But we don't have the wood for it. We could make a steel butcher table. We got a lot of steel. Butcher table will have work speed penalty, bad temperature. That's okay. We'll move these things later if we have to move them. I don't remember it telling us that before about work speed penalties. But that's the end of this episode, I think. It's been quite long enough when we hit the end of the day. We haven't done much, but we have successfully not been eaten by a warg. A warg which has wandered sufficiently far away, I hope. We're running a little low on food, but we have some berry bushes we could pick. And we're very, very slowly making some bedrooms. Extremely slowly. And we did not get the lovely Beryl because she decided to be a punk and wanted to leave us after we spent our good time and effort and medicines on fixing her. What a jerk, Beryl. I hope to never see you again. Please go away and get eaten by the warg. Thank you very much. But that ends this episode again. We've been able to see a little more something about the patch with this very helpful little thing right here. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it and hope to see you again next time.